Richard was 67 years old. Every morning, he would sit on the edge of his bed for 10 minutes before standing up. His lower back felt like someone had poured cement into his spine overnight. He had tried everything: heating pads, expensive creams, even those gadgets they sell on television. Nothing gave him lasting relief. Then his physical therapist mentioned something unusual. She said, "Try mixing Vaseline with Himalayan salt. Rub it into your lower back before bed." Richard thought she was joking. Vaseline is for dry lips, salt is for cooking. How could they help his back? But he was desperate. That night, he mixed a tablespoon of Vaseline with a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. He rubbed it into his lower back for 5 minutes. He went to sleep, expecting nothing. The next morning, Richard sat on the edge of his bed as usual. But something was different. He stood up after 2 minutes instead of 10. The stiffness was still there, but softer, less angry. By the end of the week, he was getting out of bed like he did 10 years ago. I am going to show you exactly what Richard did, and I will explain why this strange combination works when other things fail. But back pain is just the beginning. This simple mixture can help with joint stiffness, swollen feet, poor circulation, and even a problem that most people are too embarrassed to talk about. Stay with me until the end for that one. Let me start with why this combination makes sense. Himalayan salt is not regular table salt. It contains 84 trace minerals, including magnesium, potassium, and calcium. When you rub it into your skin, these minerals can be absorbed into your tissues. Magnesium is especially important because it helps muscles relax. Many people over 60 are low in magnesium without knowing it. Vaseline does something clever. It creates a barrier on your skin that keeps the salt and its minerals in contact with your body for hours. Without Vaseline, the salt would just fall off or dissolve away. With Vaseline, you create a slow release system that works while you sleep. The rubbing itself is also important. When you massage this gritty mixture into your skin, you increase blood flow to the area. More blood means more oxygen and nutrients reaching tired tissues. It also means waste products get carried away faster. Now let me explain exactly how to help your lower back. Lower back pain affects almost everyone at some point. After 60, it becomes a daily companion for many people. The muscles in your lower back work hard all day, supporting your upper body, helping you bend, twist, and move. By evening, they are exhausted. Overnight, they can tighten up and become stiff. Here is the method that helped Richard. Take 1 tablespoon of Vaseline and 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. Mix them together in your palm until the salt is evenly distributed throughout the Vaseline. The mixture should feel gritty but spreadable. Sit on the edge of your bed or have someone help you. Apply the mixture to your lower back, focusing on the area just above your hips where most people feel the worst stiffness. Rub in circular motions for 3 to 5 minutes. Use firm pressure, but not so hard that it hurts. The salt crystals will gently scrub your skin while the minerals start absorbing. Do not wipe it off. Put on an old t-shirt that you do not mind getting greasy. The Vaseline will keep working through the night, holding those minerals against your skin for hours. In the morning, you can shower as normal. Most people notice their morning stiffness is less severe within 3 or 4 days of doing this every night. Richard said the difference was clear by day 5. His wife noticed he was moving faster in the mornings before he even realized it himself. Now, let us talk about something that ruins many mornings in a different way. Joint pain and morning stiffness make the first hour of every day feel like a battle. Your knees creak. Your fingers feel thick and clumsy. Your hips protest when you try to walk to the bathroom. This is not just normal aging. This is your joints crying out for help. Here's what most people do not understand. Your joints are surrounded by fluid that keeps them lubricated. Overnight, when you are not moving, this fluid can become thicker and stickier. Movement gets it flowing again, but those first movements are painful because the joints are essentially dry. The Vaseline and salt mixture helps in two ways. First, the massage gets blood flowing to the joint area, which helps thin out that sticky fluid faster. Second, the magnesium from the salt helps the muscles around your joints relax, which takes pressure off the joint itself. For knees, apply the mixture directly to the kneecap and all around it. Massage for 2 minutes per knee using circular motions. For fingers, rub a small amount into each knuckle. For hips, apply to the outside of your hip where you can feel the bone. Do this every night before bed. Many people find their morning joint stiffness reduces significantly within 1 week. You may never eliminate it completely, but going from 20 minutes of stiffness to 5 minutes changes your whole morning. One note of caution. If your joint is red, hot, or severely swollen, see a doctor. Those signs might mean something that needs medical attention. This method is for everyday aches and stiffness, not for injuries or infections. Let us move down to a problem that gets worse as the day goes on. Swollen feet and ankles are incredibly common after 60. You wake up and your feet look normal. By afternoon, your shoes feel tight. By evening, your ankles have disappeared into puffy columns. This happens because fluid pools in your lower body throughout the day. Your lymphatic system is supposed to move this fluid back up toward your heart. But unlike your blood, which has your heart to pump it, lymph fluid relies on muscle movement. If you sit or stand for long periods without moving much, fluid accumulates. The salt in this mixture can help draw out excess fluid through your skin. This is the same principle behind Epsom salt baths, but more targeted. The massage also helps stimulate lymphatic flow, encouraging that trapped fluid to move. Here is the method for swollen feet and ankles. Mix your Vaseline and salt as before. Sit somewhere comfortable where you can reach your feet. Start at your toes and work upward toward your knees. This direction is important because you are pushing fluid back toward your heart. Use firm upward strokes. Spend extra time on your ankles and calves where swelling is usually worst. The whole process should take about 5 minutes per leg. Do this in the evening when swelling is at its peak. Elevate your legs for 15 minutes after the massage. The combination of the salt drawing out fluid, the massage moving it along, and gravity helping it drain can make a noticeable difference. Many people see their ankle bones again for the first time in months. If you do not have Himalayan salt at home, I have included a link to a quality product in the description below. Regular table salt will not work the same way because it lacks the trace minerals that make this effective. Here is something connected to swollen feet that affects millions of people. Poor circulation means your blood is not reaching your hands and feet efficiently. The result is extremities that feel cold even in a warm room. Your fingers might turn white or blue in cool weather. Your feet might feel numb or tingly. This is not just uncomfortable. It means your tissues are not getting the oxygen and nutrients they need. When you massage the Vaseline and salt mixture into your hands and feet, you are forcing blood into those areas. The friction creates heat. The salt stimulates the skin. The minerals get absorbed. Together, these effects wake up sluggish circulation. For cold hands, rub the mixture into your palms, between your fingers, and over the backs of your hands. Really work it in for 2 or 3 minutes. Your hands should feel warm and slightly tingly afterward. Do this morning and evening during cold months. For cold feet, apply the mixture and massage from toes to ankles. Put on cotton socks afterward to keep the warmth in. Many people do this right before bed and find they no longer need to wear socks to sleep because their feet stay warm on their own. There is an old saying that cold feet mean a cold heart. This is not quite medically accurate, but it recognizes the connection between circulation and overall vitality. When your blood flows better to your extremities, you feel more alive, more energetic, more comfortable in your own body. Now, let me tell you about a problem that affects how you walk. Calluses are thick, hardened patches of skin that form on your feet from pressure and friction. They are your body's way of protecting itself, but they can become so thick that they are painful to walk on. Some people feel like they are walking on pebbles inside their shoes. Most callus treatments focus on scraping or cutting away the hardened skin. This works temporarily, but the callus often grows back thicker. The Vaseline and salt approach works differently. The salt acts as a gentle abrasive that wears down the callus gradually. The Vaseline softens the hardened skin, making it easier to remove naturally. Here is the method. Make your mixture slightly saltier than usual for calluses. Use equal parts Vaseline and salt instead of the normal ratio. Apply directly to the calloused area and rub in circular motions for 3 to 4 minutes. The salt crystals will physically grind down the hardened skin while the Vaseline keeps everything soft. Do this every night before bed. After the massage, put on old socks and sleep as normal. In the morning, you may notice dead skin flaking off. This is good. That is the callus slowly wearing away. Most people see significant improvement within 2 weeks. The callus becomes thinner and softer. Walking becomes more comfortable. The key is consistency. One treatment does nothing. 14 treatments can transform your feet. Margaret was 71 years old. She had calluses on both feet that had built up over decades of walking and standing. She had tried pumice stones, foot files, even professional pedicures. Nothing lasted. The calluses always came back worse. She started using the Vaseline and salt method every night. At first, she saw no difference. By day 10, she noticed her calluses felt softer. By day 20, she could walk barefoot on her kitchen floor without discomfort for the first time in years. She told me it felt like getting new feet. Let us talk about something that affects the skin differently. Eczema creates patches of dry, itchy, inflamed skin that can drive you crazy. The itch is relentless. You scratch, and it gets worse. The skin cracks, sometimes bleeds, then heals rough and scaly. It is a frustrating cycle that many people battle for years. Here is something important about using this mixture for eczema. Only use it on dry, intact skin. Never apply to broken, cracked, or bleeding patches. The salt will sting terribly on open skin and could cause more harm than good. For dry eczema patches that are not broken, the Vaseline acts as what doctors call an occlusive barrier. It seals moisture into the skin and protects it from irritants. The Himalayan salt adds minerals that dry, depleted skin often needs. Use less salt for eczema than for other conditions. Mix 2 tablespoons of Vaseline with just half a teaspoon of finely ground salt. Apply gently to the affected area without rubbing hard. Let the mixture sit on your skin like a protective mask. Many people find their eczema patches feel less dry and itchy within a few days. The constant urge to scratch may decrease. The skin may start to look less angry and inflamed. If your eczema is severe, weeping, or covering large areas, please see a dermatologist. This method supports mild to moderate dry eczema, not serious skin conditions that need medical treatment. Now here is something quick that almost everyone notices. Dry elbows and knees are so common that people accept them as normal. Those dark, rough patches where the skin is thick and sometimes cracked, they catch on fabric, look ashy, and feel like sandpaper. The Vaseline and salt mixture is perfect for these areas because elbows and knees have thick skin that can handle the scrubbing. The salt removes the dead, dark outer layer. The Vaseline penetrates and softens the new skin underneath. Apply the mixture and rub vigorously for 1 to 2 minutes per area. Elbows and knees can take more pressure than other body parts. The friction actually helps here. Do this 3 times per week, and most people see softer, smoother, more even-toned skin within 2 weeks. This works on any rough patch of skin, really. Ankles, heels, the tops of feet, anywhere that has become thick and rough from neglect. The combination of physical scrubbing and deep moisturizing transforms texture faster than either approach alone. Speaking of skin appearance, let me mention something that surprises many people. Dull, tired-looking skin is often just a buildup of dead cells on the surface. Your skin naturally sheds, but as you age, this process slows down. Dead cells accumulate, making your skin look gray, rough, and lifeless, even if you moisturize regularly. The salt in this mixture acts as an exfoliant, physically removing that dead layer. What is revealed underneath is fresher, newer skin that reflects light better and looks more vibrant. This is not about changing your skin. It is about uncovering the healthy skin that is already there. For facial use, be very gentle and use very fine salt. The face has thinner, more delicate skin than the body. Mix 1 tablespoon of Vaseline with just a tiny pinch of finely ground salt. Apply in gentle circular motions, avoiding the eye area completely. Rinse with warm water after 1 minute. Most people should not do this on their face more than once a week. The body can handle more frequent scrubbing, but facial skin needs time to recover. If your skin feels sensitive or looks red afterward, wait longer between treatments or use even less salt. The improvement in skin brightness is often visible after just 1 treatment. The skin looks more awake, more alive. This is not magic. It is simply what happens when you remove the veil of dead cells that was dimming your natural glow. Now we arrive at something that most people never talk about. Hemorrhoids affect nearly half of all adults by age 50, yet almost no one discusses them openly. The itching, burning, discomfort when sitting, and sometimes bleeding, make life miserable. People suffer in silence because they are embarrassed to ask for help. Here is what you need to understand about using this mixture for external hemorrhoids. This is for external use only on external hemorrhoids. Never apply anything inside. And never use this if there is active bleeding. Those situations need medical attention. For external hemorrhoids that are swollen and uncomfortable, the Vaseline creates a protective barrier that reduces friction and irritation. It allows the sensitive tissue to heal without constant aggravation from movement and clothing. The salt, in very small amounts, can help reduce swelling by drawing out excess fluid. The mixture for this area must be different. Use much more Vaseline and much less salt than for other conditions. 3 tablespoons of Vaseline to just a small pinch of finely ground salt. Mix thoroughly, so there are no large salt crystals that could scratch delicate tissue. Apply a small amount to the external area only. Do not rub hard. Just gently coat the area and leave it. You can do this morning and evening or whenever you feel discomfort. Many people find the protective barrier alone brings significant relief. Keep the area clean and dry otherwise. Wear cotton underwear. Avoid sitting for long periods. These simple steps combined with the protective Vaseline mixture can help external hemorrhoids heal faster and hurt less. If hemorrhoids are severe, bleeding regularly, or not improving after 2 weeks, please see a doctor. There are effective medical treatments available. This home method is for mild to moderate discomfort, not for serious cases. Your grandmother probably knew some version of these methods. She might not have used Himalayan salt specifically, but she understood that simple ingredients from the kitchen could help the body heal. She knew that Rubbing and massaging tired muscles brought relief. She knew that protecting irritated skin helped it recover. The modern world has complicated everything. We buy expensive products with long ingredient lists when simple combinations often work better. We forget that our grandparents managed their aches and pains with what they had in the pantry. Vaseline has been around since the late 1800s. People have trusted it for over a century because it works. Himalayan salt has been used for thousands of years in traditional healing. Combining them is not some new invention. It is remembering old wisdom that got lost along the way. If you try these methods, remember that consistency matters more than intensity. One application will not transform anything, but 2 weeks of nightly use can make differences you feel every morning. Start with the problem that bothers you most. Master that method, then expand to other areas as you see results. Your body knows how to heal. Sometimes it just needs a little help from simple, trusted ingredients that have served people well for generations.